Taipan and Premier Dane were not dismounted by their riders. All the others now are back aboard. And Song of Songs just taking a look at the inspection fence, and they'll very shortly be making their way out onto the track. Late money for Cornus, now into 10s from 14s, as the starter now invites them to make their way out onto the course and make a line. Dr. David just takes a turn, just digging his toes in as they walk forward. Not for the first time he's done that out on the race course. And at the moment, Andy Thornton is cajoling him to go and join the others. At the moment, he's about 15 odd yards behind the other 6, who stand a few yards away from the starting takes, but Dr. David still sticking his toes in. He's now turned the wrong way. And the others waiting patiently. Dr. David at the moment not being too cooperative. It's like one of the assistant starters is going to try and lead him in. And the others still wait about 15 yards ahead of him as Andy Thornton now dismounts and leads Dr. David a little closer to the other bunch. Kalahari King has just taken a turn. Indeed, they all walk away from the tape. Now Dr. David is being led forward, or rather assistant starters attempting to lead him forward, but he doesn't want to budge at the moment. Tattanen has lined up a little ahead of the others as Premier Dane takes a turn, and the starter is asked them all to take one more turn and give Dr. David one more chance. So the others turn. Dr. David still is planting himself. Now Kalahari King is also being held just behind the others. Looks as though he's going to almost give this one a lead in. No, they're taking Dr. David away. Looks as though they're going to take him out. He's not with the field, Dr. David. I think the starter has taken him out. And so Dr. David is not with them as they jump off for the John Smith's Maghull Novices Chase over 2 miles. Just 6 runners. Dr. David taken out at the start. And it was Made in Taipan who led them over the first. 2 on the outside. Tattanen was over in second. Cornus in third. Then towards the inside, Kalahari King is racing in 4th position. Song of Songs is settled towards the rear of the field together with Premier Dane as they make their first left-handed turn and come into the home straight and on towards fence number 2, which is another plain fence. Davy Russell and Made in Taipan, the Irish raider, who leads here by about 2 lengths over Tattanen, who jumps it in second. They're all safely over as they come up the home straight and on now towards fence number 3, which is the first of their open ditches. And it's Made in Taipan who leads the way to Tattanen in second. The leader jumps that one pretty big. Cornus was over in 3rd position, just a little slow and jumping out away to the right. Premier Dane at the back of the field. A longer run now on towards fence number 4, which were the last in a circuit's time. And it's Made in Taipan who leads the way. Tattanen is in second, a break of 3 lengths to Cornus in the purple and yellow, racing in 3rd position. Kalahari King on the inside is in a pretty close 4th as they go over fence 4. Song of Songs jumped that fence particularly well, racing in 5th and under restraint from Tony McCoy. And Premier Dane is still last of the 6 as they come up past us with 1 circuit to go in the John Smith's Maghull Novices Chase. And it's at this point that Tattanen now moves upon the outside of Made in Taipan as they go into the turn by the Grand National start. Made in Taipan leads the way with 8 more fences to jump. Tattanen is racing in second, just a length away. A further length and a half to the inside, Kalahari King has now taken third. 2 further lengths back to Cornus, who is racing in 4th position. Song of Songs is weighted with in 5th, and still Premier Dane is last of the 6, as they go now on towards the first of the fences in the back straight. And Made in Taipan really attacked that, and a little low in 3rd position was Kalahari King. Not a serious error, but he didn't really pick his feet up there, as they go now on towards another plain fence, fence number 6 in the race and halfway. Made in Taipan will lead here by about a length and a half to Tattanen towards the outside with the noseband jumping in 2nd place. Kalahari King 2.5 lengths away, racing in 3rd. Song of Songs is just creeping a little closer now on the inside of Cornus, and still Premier Dane is the back marker as they go over the 2nd of the open ditches, at which we had a change to the lead, and it was Tattanen on the outside who emerged with the advantage, but he's joined again on the inside by Made in Taipan as they go now towards fence number 8. Made in Taipan on the inside, Tatnan towards the outside, and this time it was Song of Songs who just got a little lower. He nudged the birch and just gets a shake of the reins for the first time from Tony McCoy, as now it's left hand down and they begin to make the run down the side of the course and on now towards the fourth from home. Made in Taipan leads by 3 parts for length under Davy Russell. Ruby Walsh to his outside on Tatnan, then Kalahari King, the red and white quarters for Graham Lee. Corners towards the outside. Song of Songs is on the inside. Made in Taipan makes a mistake. Song of Songs makes a second error in the contest, and now they begin to make the turn, and it's at this point that it's on the outside. Tatnan lays it down to Made in Taipan, but then in behind, a stumble there by Song of Songs, who clipped heels of Kalahari King as they went into the turn. Down now towards a third from home. 5 of them covered by only 2.5 lengths. Tatnan on the outside jumps the lead, and a bad mistake by Song of Songs. A good recovery by Tony McCoy, but that was a shuddering error. Down now towards the second last, the final open ditch. Tatnan now about to be joined by Kalahari King towards his inside. Corners has jumped to take third. In fourth is Made in Taipan, a faller when beaten with Song of Songs at the second from home. He's quickly up, and so too Tony McCoy. On now inside the final furlong and a half, Kalahari King and Graham Lee have now gone to the lead over Tatnan in second. Made in Taipan and then Corners. Here comes the final fence now for Kalahari King. He's at it, he meets it on a perfect stride. Tatnan no more to give. Challenged on the inside by Made in Taipan. He was runner-up in the Arkle, but this is his day in the sunshine. Kalahari King wins the Maghull. Impressive. Graham Lee bounces back with a winner on Kalahari King. Tight second, Tatnan on the inside. Made in Taipan. Call us next.
First number 3. Second number 7. Third number 4. Fourth number 1. The fifth horse number 5. The result of the John Smith's Maghull Novices Steeplechase. First number 3, Kalahari King. Second number 7, Tatnan. Third number 4, Made in Taipan. Fourth number 1, Cornas. The fifth horse number 5, Premier Dane. The distance is 8 lengths and a neck. 8 lengths and a neck.
Well, the current price at the time number 2, Dr. David, was withdrawn, was 14 to 1. Under Tattersalls rules, bookmakers will deduct 5 pence in the pound off any winning bets made prior to the withdrawal of this horse, other than anti-post bets.